Welcome to the 9 days
Sire.
tutorial
Sire,
V2.
wake up! Our home is being invaded!
This is just going to be a series of video guides
Now,
explaining
equip
how the
chest
game
and put your
works,
battle
how to
armor
finish
on.
certain quests, where to go for certain things. And I'm going to try and make them as in-depth as possible without going over too long of a time frame. These are going to be very short videos, super manageable chunks. This first one is just the tutorial. And this is for people who don't really want to, play the tutorial themselves, or just need a quick refresher on how certain things work, like if they've gone too long without playing. You spawn in, and you grab the chest. Also, forgive me if my character moves kind of wonky. I have stick drift on this controller, so bear with it. You don't have to equip these, but it's better to, because it makes it a little easier to deal with some of the tutorial stuff. You blow that up with an energy bomb, and it's going to want you to charge your energy, which you do if you are on if you're on controller. That's left bumper and left trigger at the same time. If you're on mouse and keyboard, that is the R key and the right click.
More barricades. Sire, you will need to change up your skill. Switch loadings.
And then you'll need to use Fury
Excellent
Volley
work, Sire.
for those.
Again, you will need to recharge to gain back energy.
You might be wondering how I'm doing the this big jump, because this is a normal double jump,
And then jump to do a super jump.
and this is a super double jump. You just have to crouch and jump. And if you double tap, you'll get more height. This does also work while sliding.
Some of our floors. You remember how to jump? That is one large gap. Use your dash ability to close the distance, Sire.
And then
Amazing, Sire.
tutorial has you absorb these.
Before you go into battle, see the room
You can
set fire.
also,
Absorb those materials to increase your power.
let's see, how do you do it on...
Switch your loadout, Sire. We need to use the absorption beam.
One moment. I don't play on... Okay, so if you hold F on mouse and keyboard, you'll do this like super zoomed in look. If you look at an absorbable object while doing this, and you just keep your camera on it for a second, it will tell you what you'll get from absorbing that thing. How much it increases each stat. And if you're on controller, then you achieve it by holding the right bumper.
Now time for the good part.
Clicking the
Teach
right
these fools
stick
a lesson.
will
Press the
allow
attack
you to
button
lock
rapidly
onto an
to
enemy.
do a combo.
Just trying to figure out how to do that on...
Press the attack button after the end of the combo to chase the enemy. Then execute another combo.
Okay, I'll have to figure that out real quick. Okay, so it's not telling me how to do that on mouse and keyboard. And for some reason, none of the buttons I'm pushing are working for it either. That's genuinely concerning. Okay, well, anyway.
This must be their leader. Use everything you have learned to defeat this foe. Remember to use your energy attacks too.
If you dash immediately after a combo, you'll rush them while they're flying, and it opens up a an opportunity for a continued combo.
If you want to learn combat more in depth, go to the practice zones. See you around, boss.
So, throw is a pretty simple one. If you tap the right bumper, or if you press F on keyboard, you will you'll do a combat throw. The combat throw is an instant hit button. Like, if you're within range, you will hit them with it, and any target you hit will be knocked back. Interesting little thing is that the combat throw can cancel enemy animations. So if an enemy is about to use a big attack and you don't think you have time to get out of the way, or you don't think you'll be able to parry it, charge them and combat throw. Because if you combat throw, it'll interrupt their animation. If you're flying, you can do this neat little trick. Oh, never mind, I can't do it to him because he despawns when you fly. So we'll go back to the throw tutorial for this. If you're flying and you press the dash button, which is X on controller and J on G on keyboard. G on keyboard, X or square on controller. You'll teleport to the enemy, which opens up a lot of ways for like rapid combat. There's two ways to transform. You can either charge your energy and press the melee button, and you'll have a longer transformation animation. You can tap it again to apparently not. Okay. If you block and attack, you'll power down while transformed. And if you don't want to take the time, if you don't want the long animation, block and attack
is my omen
will also
form.
activate an animation, activate a transformation. Parrying is very simple. If you parry at the right time, it knocks it back. If you parry a melee attack, it will stun the enemy for a moment. Don't really need to do the movement tutorial. If you can't figure out how to run in this game, there are bigger issues. But just in case, shift is your sprint button. And if you're flying, you can hold, let's see. So tapping shift while flying will do fast flight. Holding space while flying will do warp speed. And space should also be your jump button.
Have 9 days. That is all the time this planet has left. I am the Destroyer, sent by the Universal Order to judge your world. Your planet has the right to defend itself. Send an army. Send a single being. It does not matter to me. Sure, this world breathes again. But if you fall, this will all be forgotten and life will restart. You have 9 days.
But that's it for this video.